So I actually have a few more movies we actually forgot to see, we forgot to talk about. So first one is One of Them Days. It's released on January 17th, 2025 as well here. And look at the cover. It looks like the house is burning in the background as well. Yeah. I think this movie will do pretty okay at the box office, all things considering. January is usually like the lackluster month for movies. So really, it's a time for lesser-known movies or non-franchise movies which have struggled in 2024. Struggled to make any sort of money at the box office to really have the chance to sign. Obviously, but it is being released by Sony Pictures as an R-rated movie. It's a comedy movie as well. So, best friend and roommates Reeks and Alyssa are having one of them days. They discover Alyssa's boyfriend has blown the rent money. He completes comical ways against the clock to avoid eviction and keep the friends of intact. So this movie is likely released at Blu-ray and DVD probably around March to April of 2025. Usually what comes to Blu-ray and DVD releases, they usually release them earlier now. It used to be like a 3 to 4 months, but now it's 2 to 3 months. I remember like Alita released like February, and then now let's release a movie in July. Okay, like why did he release a movie in July when the movie came out in February as well? But again, Blu-ray and DVD releases have always been very strange and very weird as well. But this is another comedy movie. But again, a lot of modern comedy movies are just not as funny as the old movies. Okay, it's not as funny as the old movies as well here, and it's just a real fact that a lot of these movies are not as great as the old movies. The old comedy movies are, a lot of them are way better. Okay, that's just a fact of it. I mean, I didn't even grow up in the 90s and 80s. It's just back then in the 80s and 90s and even 2000s, they weren't afraid to make comedy, that offended people, that, made comedy that was actual comedy. Because the problem with modern comedy movies is they try to dance around offending people. Okay, they try to dance around darker subjects and stuff as well. And it's just a lot of modern, like, I think the biggest downfall is Tom and Jerry. Okay, the original Tom and Jerry was so funny, but the newer movies and shows of Tom and Jerry are not as funny as the older ones. Okay, because Tom and Jerry, they want to get rid of all the references and stuff like they did in the old show. Obviously, they want to get rid of all the racist references like in the original Tom and Jerry, or any references to alcohol, smoking. Because obviously, they don't want kids smoking. But I watched all the old Tom and Jerry cartoons, like the actual old classic ones, and never tried, oh yeah, I want to drink or I want to smoke. Okay, like as well. But yeah, One of Them Days, Blu-ray and DVD likely release date around March to April of 2025. A digital HD will probably be like a month afterwards this movie's release. And goodbye.